Could this island in the Atlantic Ocean be the next nation to make Bitcoin legal tender? Let's mine deep. Nearly 1 year after El Salvador made Bitcoin legal tender, another nation and its president took the limelight in the Bitcoin space with a massive announcement.
As the government of Madeira and the president of the government, I believe in the future and I believe in Bitcoin.
Discovered by Portuguese explorers in 1419, the archipelago was initially uninhabited and densely forested. Hence its name, Madeira, which literally means wood in Portuguese. The island quickly became a crucial stopover point for explorers en route to Africa, Asia, and the Americas, evolving into a strategic trading post. And notably, during World War II, it served as a vital base for Allied forces. Today, Madeira is renowned for its stunning landscapes, lush forests, terraced vineyards, and dramatic cliffs. And when I say dramatic, I mean they literally had to engineer an extension of the main airport's landing strip off of a cliff, which ends up making it one of the most dangerous airports in the world. But fear factor aside, Madeira is often known as the Hawaii of Europe, making it a popular tourist destination in summer months, the birthplace of Cristiano Ronaldo, but also home to a much older population than most of Europe, which is why their foray into Bitcoin is so critically important as an investment into future generations. In 2023, Madeira's president, Miguel Albuquerque, confirmed the inauguration of a business hub focused solely on Bitcoin and related innovations.
The association has been created to develop all the connections with the development on technology, Bitcoin, and all the connections and the partnerships that you can have.
While Madeira is still a region of Portugal, hence the EU, its semi-autonomous status uniquely allows it to offer refuge, tax havens, and open trade zones aimed towards technology companies and sovereign individuals, which the government is placing a huge bet on for the future of the country. So why should you care? El Salvador adopted Bitcoin mostly due to the ability for it to reduce costly remittances for its citizens from abroad. But a ton of other benefits beyond that came from Bitcoin adoption: increased tourism, international investment, and the thriving model of a Bitcoin circular economies. Due to being part of the European Union, Madeira isn't quite in the position to make Bitcoin legal tender like El Salvador did. But it doesn't have to. For Madeira, supporting Bitcoin offers an opportunity to attract a new generation of entrepreneurs, innovators, and digital nomads. Nation-states and cities are constantly looking for new ways to attract talent to their shores. And typically, it's done through those FOMO-inducing travel ads you see on billboards or million-dollar TV ad placements. By simply embracing and pioneering Bitcoin adoption, you don't need any of that to attract capital and interest into your country. Just ask El Salvador's president.
He just said El Salvador has the most documentaries per capita.
Plus, it doesn't hurt that you can hit up all these locations in a single day by car. Don't miss the president of Madeira, Miguel Albuquerque, Backstage. President, you are a pro-Bitcoin world leader. When was the first time you heard about Bitcoin?
It's with some friends that I have in Madeira, and our idea that they want to bring the companies and to work with technology. And I said, Madeira, it's perfect because we need to make the transition for the digital economy. We are open to receive everyone that wants to establish in Madeira.
Madeira is opening the doors for a tech-savvy industry.
We are open economy. We have a special regime for the new technology companies. Now we have more than 500 technology companies that produce more than 600 million a year of business. And it's something that you can fix the people, especially in Iceland, without any problem because they can work there for all over the world. And the best that happened to Iceland like Madeira is technology, because technology, you can work with the markets, with the products and service for the world without costs of the transport of the goods and the transport of the people. So it's fantastic.
And how are you facilitating the knowledge of Bitcoin across Madeira?
That is not that we have an association that is created in Madeira that works in that area. But what we do is that companies that want to do, they have an international business center and they have reduced taxes to establish there.
And watching what President Nayib Bukele did over in El Salvador, will Madeira be like that one day, make Bitcoin a legal tender?
No, we have the current exchange, but you made transitions already with Bitcoin. There's no problem there. Sell and buy flats and properties, you can do it. There's no problem.
And what would you say is your favorite aspect about Bitcoin?
Now, the thing is the technology, you have to be open to the world and the changes that's happening in the world. And the worst thing that you do is to avoid the reality. The Bitcoin is a reality with the millions of followers, so we have to understand the things, why it's happened. And if you don't understand why, if you don't study why is Bitcoin so strong now in the world today, you don't understand the things.
You being a world leader, you are around...
I'm not the world leader. I'm a president of a region in Europe. But what I do is to work to have new people, to have new competence, to have new technologies and new ideas. I need to be in the middle of that. Otherwise, I'm going to be in the end of the line, and we don't want that.
And you looking at other countries that have presidents, like you have the United States, like Biden, who's anti-Bitcoin. Trump, he's running for election, also anti-Bitcoin. But you see it in countries like Argentina, which you have another president like Javier Milei, who's pro-Bitcoin. What are your views on that?
I think that the reality of the Bitcoin is a new reality that is part of the life of the people and is part of the business today. So you can close the door for this reality. It's very difficult because that exists. You have millions of people working with that. You have millions of people that use Bitcoin. You're not going to say, this don't exist. We don't accept that. That is very difficult.